We're breaking down the NBA Finals right here on the Paddy Power Sports Network. I'm Pat Williams with Kenny White. Game 1 in the books. Kenny, before we go to Game 2, let's reflect on the opening game. Everyone talking about the Heat, but not the Miami Heat.
No doubt about it. The Heat inside San Antonio. And LeBron James coming down with cramps. That really hurt this basketball team. Only 33 minutes on the court for LeBron James. This team fell completely apart when he cramped up late in the second half.
All right, so that number, Kenny, Game 1, the Spurs opened 4. Some early movement on the Spurs, but then some late movement on the Spurs. Well, were you surprised by all the money going towards San Antonio?
I really wasn't, Pat. I had San Antonio, the better team, coming into the series, 2.5 points better, 3 points home court. I thought the betting number should have been about 5.5, and personally I thought it should have been a little bit higher. I think San Antonio is the better basketball team. Miami did not make any additions to their team from last year to get any better. San Antonio has gotten better as a team. They've shown improvement throughout the entire season.
All right, let's go to Game 2. Obviously, the percentages are what they are. Teams that win the first game in the NBA Finals in a 7-game series go on to win the NBA Finals more than 68% of the time. Miami, with their back against the wall, Kenny, Game 2, here we go. The Heat catching 5.5 points, 199.5 is the total. This total creeping up a little bit based on the output of both teams in the first game.
Well, Miami did not shoot well in Game 1. Looking at the percentages, just 47% from the field, which is pretty good, but they normally shoot about 50. So expect them to shoot a little bit better. San Antonio will never shoot. They could, but should not shoot 59% in Game 2. Miami's defense should get a little bit better, but still, offensively, these are 2 of the 5 best offensive teams in basketball. Miami has gone small, moving Rashard Lewis into the starting lineup. That makes them go faster. San Antonio loves to run at home.
So this total, the pace didn't necessarily equate to this many points. Talk about that briefly.
Yeah, the pace only ended up 92, but you got a little bit of slowdown at the end with a big lead by San Antonio. And there were quite a few turnovers in the basketball game, 38. Probably will not see 38 turnovers in the next game. If they can cut that down to 30 total turnovers, that's 8 more shots put up. Could be 4 more baskets. That 8 more points in the game. I think the total might be a little low. I like both teams' pace.
All right, let's close with this. When I think about Game 1, I think about personal runs by 3 particular players. Manu entering the game in the first quarter on fire. Splitter carrying the team on his back at the end of the third. And then, of course, Danny Green finally heating up in the fourth. The Spurs have that kind of chemistry. Any guy, any night, where it appears to me, Kenny, more than ever, the Heat, it's LeBron or a loss for the Miami Heat.
You're right. There are so many weapons on San Antonio, and I think Popovich does such a great job with his rotations, finding the right rotation, the 5-man on the court at the right time. There was no panic when they fell down by 8 points in the third quarter. They came back, got back in the basketball game, and just pulled away from Miami. So I do like that rotation, and I think that's a big difference in the series. Miami just does not have that deep of a team to be able to handle San Antonio's depth.
All right, this is the Paddy Power Sports Network. We talk betting. Kenny White, what's your play? Spurs, 5.5, 199.5 is the total.
I'm going to go right back with what happened in Game 1. I'm on San Antonio and the over in the game, and I think it should be a repeat of Game 1.
All right, great stuff from Kenny White. As always, good luck on your selections. It's the NBA Finals. We're covering it right here on the Paddy Power Sports Network.